Good morning, everybody. Today's early March, and as you can see, we have snow. And I bet you guys are just like me, cabin fever, trying to get outdoors earlier than what's being allowed by Mother Nature. But that's all right. I have a to-do list today. Today, I want to build some planer boards. You know why? Because I can't stand the yellow birds. I just don't like them. They're not my cup of tea. But I think I might like planer boards, and I'm gonna build them because I'm frugal. I'm a penny pincher, and with them coming in about $100 plus each, I'm gonna try building them first for a lot less. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me and see how this progress goes. And my pain, your gain, hopefully. So if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and let's get to it. Okay, now's the time that we're gonna go ahead and start preparing the planer boards. What you want to get is a cedar plank, 1x6, 10 foot long. You're gonna be cutting it into 28-inch sections. Somewhere in there. It's like I'm sizing up a fish. Hey, I caught this fish. No. And then you're also gonna need, with you, obviously, to do this task, is a tape measure, a pencil, and we're also going to be drilling some holes. So in it for the hardware, you're going to need a 11/32 and 9/32 drill bits and a means of cutting the board. So whether you got a chop saw, bandsaw, skill saw, whatever saw, hand saw, need some type of saw to do that, and then we'll cover that here in a little bit. Now it's time to cut it. Okay, I'm going to be using my chop saw, my miter saw, to do this task. Went ahead and cut one piece here. You're going to need 4 of these. They're 28 inches long of this cedar wood. Again, it's a 1x6. You're going to need 4. 2 makes one planer board, 1 for port side, 1 for starboard side. So remember, safety first. Okay, we have our 4 boards cut here. Next is to drill some holes, and I will include in this video stills of the measurements and everything, so you guys be able to pause it on that and get a good look at what I'm doing here. Okay, before I drill the holes, I should probably cut the angles first since I've already got the saw out and everything. So what I did was, this is going to be a 60 degree angle. I don't know if you can see the pencil mark. I marked them all already. From the top here down to here. And what I used to get that angle is this old timey angle reference. I don't know what this is called. Don't judge me, please. All right. My chow saw's got the same thing, the angle, but I like this old timey thing better. So, all right, safety first. I'm going to cut these. Okay, there we go. 60 degree angle. If you guys happen to know what this is called, please tell me in the comments, because I don't know, and I don't want to keep looking like an idiot saying old-timey angle reference thing, all right? So don't be harsh, just be informative, please. Okay, moving on to the next step, actually is going to be the angle on the front of this cut here. So now I gotta cut an angle into that. Okay, so now we're gonna cut the angle on the front of that. I already cut one. I don't know if you can see. I think it's showing up There we go, there it is. Okay, I'm doing this by using table saw. Probably could have used the table saw earlier, but that's all right. So let me show you what I got going on here. Where are we at? There we are. Okay, so I've got this set at 30 degrees for this angle. This angle right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut two, which I already cut this one. Two going to be like this, and then two like this angle. And then I got the fence set up here to where it's right up against the blade, so it doesn't cut away too much of the wood. Okay, so again, I've already cut one at one angle. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut one more at that angle, and then I'm going to switch it and get the other two facing the other way. Okay, I do want to paraphrase. I'm not the guy to learn how to use power tools, woodworking. That's why I paused and I cut one just to make sure I'm doing it right before I put it on video. Safety first, that's all I can say, and always keep your hands and fingers mindful of where the blade's at. Keep it away from the blade as far as distance as you can. That's what I can give you, but I don't want to be your teacher on how to use these because I'm no expert. All right, what I got going on so far is I went ahead and cut these, okay? So now we give an overhead view here. You can see the angles now coming, and you can see how they favor directions for port side and starboard side. So now we got the boards cut. Now it's time to drill holes into them. Okay, I've got the measurements done, ready on the planks for the drilling the holes. I know I mentioned some drill bit sizes earlier, but I was wrong on those. What we're going to do is we're going to do 5/16 and 1/4 inch drill bits. What you're going to need to connect the two planks together are going to be these threaded rods. Menards happens to carry them in 12-inch sections already, so that's the size we need, is 12 inches. So what you're going to need per planer board are going to be two 5/16 two 1/4 inch and one 5/16. So to do a set, obviously you're going to need four 1/4 inch and two 5/16. So I went ahead and made the measurements out on each board. Let me describe them here to you. Sorry about my messy shop here. Okay, so this is going to be the outside board. You have to keep in mind this angle here. So this angle is going to be favoring towards you. So longer on the outside, shorter on the inside, which is going to be pushing the board away from the boat, right? So you want to keep that in mind, and this is going to be the inside board. You're going to have an extra hole for the inside board. The outside board, you're only going to have 3 holes. The inside board, you're going to have 4, which is going to be the part, this is where it's going to connect to the string that connects to the boat. All right. So what I did was you measure from the edge of the board to here, 8 inches, and then you put a hole an inch up and a hole 1 inch up. Again, I'm going to have a diagram, pictures during this to help illustrate what I'm doing here. So, and then from back here, you go all the way to here, 21 inches, and it's 2 inches down, put a hole, and this is going to be for the eyelet to connect it to the boat, and then all the way to here, 24 inches, and this is going to be your 5/16 hole for the threaded rod up here. Now, these are meant to offset one another, so what I went ahead and did was the backboard, the outer board, is only 2 inches away. And what I'm going to do is line these up just like that, as you can tell. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just connect these boards with a clamp them together, and then I'm gonna drill the holes here. Then I'm gonna come up front with a 5/16 and drill the hole here. I'm not gonna drill this one right now because this is only for this top board. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other one. Okay, got all the boards cut and we got the holes drilled. So now it's time to assemble them. What you're going to need are your threaded rods, and you're going to need half inch wrench and socket and 7/16 wrench and socket. You're going to need your hardware, your nuts, and your washers as well. So, kind of start off how I'm going to assemble this. View it down to there. Okay, I think I got a good enough. All right. So to start off, I highly recommend you put a washer and nut on that high. Reason being, self-explanatory at that point. Then you fasten it to the other side, and then you want to thread that bolt all the way down. So the two back holes are going to be the 7/16, or not 7/16, I'm sorry, the 1/4 inch. And then we're going to, on the back side, put on washers and nuts as well. Take your other rod here, your 5/16 rod. Same thing, thread your bolt on there early. Nothing to deal with that. And again, washer and bolt. Okay. So what we got going on here is we have horizon lock on it. Okay, so we got it sticking out where you can see it's only that far. Okay, here's the finished, well, not the finished product, you still gotta paint them. But yeah, they're pretty solid. I mean, they don't really move around, flex at all, nothing. This is, of course, where the line to the boat hooks up to it. The angle right here pushes it away. And then the other side there. All right, let's paint them. Test, see if it floats and how it tows. Oh, she floats. Let's get some line out. Look at that. Look at her go. I'd say that's pretty good for, look at that. Perfect. Not to blow the boat away. Yeah. Awesome. Well, she works. I saved the $35 to boat for the pair. Instead of $150 a piece, $265 saved. All right, well, you got to see me put this together. You got to see that it actually works, so it's worth the time. It's worth saving the money. I would have to say I'd throw a clear coat on this paint in addition to, because you can see it's starting to like scratch off and wear off some. So in addition to spray painting it in orange, I would also put clear coat. My next video, or not my next video, but soon, I'm going to be building a mast for this with reels on it so that I can run them off the both sides of the boat and actually use them while fishing. Today we were out fishing and I got to try them, and I didn't get to record my fishing trip because it was super windy. And if I wasn't steering the boat, I was reeling in the fish, and we were just rotating, and there was no time for a camera. But we got our limit today in coho. And they were decent size, 18, 19 inches. I mean, nice size footballs, really. So, all right, yeah, hopefully you guys are interested in these. I can see where these are going to be a lot easier to work with than the yellowbirds, and I can't wait to try them. So thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a good day.